After more than 32 months, Memorandum of Understanding, that is MOU, has been signed on 22nd July 2020 for 11th bipartite settlement. According to you, what are the important features of the MOU?
In our opinion, this MOU did not have the reflection of the genuine, reasonable and achievable expectations of the employees and officers. That's why we decided not to sign.
BFI did not sign the MOU. What are the reasons for such decision?
The reasons for such decision is this. Firstly, the loading percentage is too meager. Secondly, 5-day banking that was discussed, and in course of the discussion while finalizing the 10th bipartite settlement, bankers assured that to begin with we introduce second Saturday and fourth Saturday to be holiday. Out of the experience gathered, we will see that whether 5-day banking can be introduced or not. There has not been any otherwise experience, or there has not been any adverse reaction on the part of the stakeholders of the banking industry. So we felt that this time 5-day banking, the demand of the officers and workmen, that should be accepted by IBA. Since it was not accepted, we did not sign the MOU. Other important issues were merger of special allowance with basic pay. The merger of special allowance that is there in the pay scale. In the last bipartite settlement, the general broad understanding amongst the trade unions, all the unions, were that when we had to decide for creation of these allowance, because there was some surplus fund after we distributed the total quantum as per 15% increase, and we had to create this allowance. And at that point of time, it was an unanimous understanding inside all the unions of United Forum of Bank Unions that in the next settlement, our endeavor will be to merge this special allowance with basic pay, so that the employees and officers, their retirement benefit, there will be some increase. So this was not accepted by the bankers. So this is another reason. Next point is the improvement on pension. The pension, so far the bank employees are concerned, there is no provision for updation. So it was a major demand that there should be revision of pension based on the changes of the pay structure that takes place centering around the industry level bipartite settlement. This was also not accepted. Another important item was improvement of the family pension. Of course, at the fact end of the discussion on 22nd, IBA chairman informed that they have in principle agreed to enhance the family pension to the level of 30% of the last pay drawn, but it is awaiting approval from the central government. On that, from our side, it was suggested that okay, let this version of IBA chairman be incorporated in the memorandum of understanding. That was also not accepted by IBA. These are the major reasons on which we have difference, and we decided not to sign.